What's going on, people? It's your boy Tall Guy once again with another video. So this video is a chest and bicep workout. Right after I go to the gym, I did my warm-up, I finished my warm-up, and I try to capture this flat bench that I was doing right here. So this flat bench I'm doing, it was a superset. So I do heavy and I go lighter. I take the weight off and I put another weight on just to be able to wrap it out. That's how I was doing this workout. All about superset, man. It's not all about going heavy. Sometimes you can just do superset and you're gonna get the best out of your workout. You know, we are building muscle. We are not powerlifter. So right here, after I finish, I'm gonna do some different variety of chest movements. I hope you guys stick around and enjoy the video, and let's get it. So all the time when I'm doing all my videos, you can see I take different angles just to show you guys how my placement is and how I place my hands when I'm doing the weight and how I place my body in general in the weight. Sometimes how you're gonna place your body on the weight, on the equipment, plays a major role, you know. So right here, as you can see, I'm going wider. When you try to go a little bit wider, that's how you get a full chest, you know. I know Schwarzenegger said that whenever he do his bench, he trying to go wider. He went more wider than me, but for me, I just think like when I go that a little bit wider, I'm able to get a full stretch on my pecs when I'm doing the flat bench, you know. Flat bench is normally not my thing that I do all the time, because flat bench is basically, you can get injured too when you're not doing it right, you know. And flat bench just work just one part of your body, of your chest. Normally I prefer doing incline, and incline too, I'm just not really good in the position, so I try to do it with the barbell. I don't go that much till I got on the dumbbell. The dumbbells I can control. So on this video, I will be demonstrating to you guys the different positions and the different movements when you're doing the chest. So let's get it. right after my flat bench, I'm gonna jump into my incline bench. So incline, I don't go heavy on my incline because I just don't like the position of the bench, the way it is, because it's kind of like when I do it, it hurt my shoulders when I do the benching. I don't know whether I'm taller, or because when I try to push even the bench, the seat up, I go all the way underneath of the bar, and where I place the bar when I'm coming down, it come around my neck area. And it's kind of like it really feel weird, like I can feel it on my shoulders, like my shoulder really hurt. So I try to see I bring it all the way down so that I can adjust it, so that when I'm bringing the bar down, it can sit on my upper my chest a little bit around my neck, not too so here. You see, I can control it better this way. But if I go all the way up, I can't, because I don't have any spotter. So I'm playing safe out here. Every time that I work out, I play safe. I don't try to go so heavy that I can't control, because you don't want to embarrass yourself in the gym at the same time the weight falling on you. That's embarrassing. You're not trying to improve, you're not trying to show off or prove anything. You're just going to get better. If you can push it. If you can't, just don't do it, or call somebody to spot you. That's what I do. I don't go in there to prove anything. If I feel like I want a max out thing, then I'm gonna ask somebody to spot me. So yeah, this is how I do my incline. I prefer the dumbbell, because the dumbbell I can control better, and I'm just perfecting the incline. My incline, I'm just perfecting it. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you guys. I'm gonna tell you guys the things that feel comfortable with me and the things that don't. So yeah, let's get it, man. So right after my incline, I will jump into my cable flies. So the cable flies, when you're doing the cable flies, it's like doing pec deck, but the cable flies is more stretchy than the pec deck, because the pec deck you're sitting down and you're trying to stretch it, but the cable flies, I feel like you can get more stretch to when you do it, and you can get more squeeze. Standing and doing it feels different than sitting. So right after I finish, I'm gonna do this as well. This too helps your chest, fuller, and make the chest round, and thicker when you add this to your chest day. Some of the chest movements you don't need to neglect, because you don't know where it's targeting, where it can be beneficial. So you always gotta be able to target every movement as you can if you're trying to build a complete physique. So right here I try to do a different angle, so you can see the way I place my leg and the way I move my arm when I'm doing this. I try to come in close and I stretch out, come in close and I stretch out. The stretch is what is gonna open up the fibers and all that, the muscle, then the blood rushing to your chest. That's how you're gonna get a fuller chest, because the stretch is what builds the muscle. Sometimes if you don't go all out, you're not gonna get it. So right after I finish my cable fly, I will do this chest press. This chest press is safer for all the beginners if you're trying to do any chest movements, and they have this movement in your gym. This machine is really good. It's really good because the way you place the seat is going to determine what chest that you are working on, what chest area that you're working on. So you don't want to go all the way up. You got to make sure that you are doing it, but you can feel it. If you're not feeling, you're trying to adjust the seat whilst you're doing it. If you think you are all the way up higher, you got to try to adjust the seat. You can work on your upper chest, you can wear the middle or the bottom. So you got to make sure you are placing the seat well, and you are placing your back flat to the bend, to the seat, so that you can be able to push all the way up. Just extend your arm whilst you're going. Don't extend your arm short. Trying to extend fully so that you can get the squeeze. When you extend fully, you get the squeeze. Everything that you're doing, you gotta make sure you try your best to do it perfect. Don't try to go half-ass unless you are repping out and you are really tired and you wanna cheat in between on the last time. When you're cheating in the last period of your set, that one is okay because you have rep probably like 15 or 20, and you want to probably do some extra 3 or 4 to it. That one is okay, but not like beginning of the reps and you out here cheating. You're not gonna get the best results. So make sure you are doing the reps in the beginning. You are doing it right. You remember I said in my previous, I said when you're doing the weights, trying to do it right in the beginning. Don't start it off by cheating, by not doing full out on your reps. But in this video right here, I will show you what I was doing right here. If you pay attention to the video, you will see I was not extending my arm all the way. I was going short rep. In this short rep is called partials. So the partials is basically like you're trying to push the weight up, but you're not going fully. You're not extending your arm all the way. You're not locking your arm in. You're going short rep because you are all the way done, but you just want to go that extra that you get on your tank. So that's how it's called partials. So the partials to work as well. I would take partial than cheating any day. So yeah. Right after I finish, I will start doing my biceps. I started with the cable biceps because the cable biceps is more concentrated and I can really feel it when I'm doing the cable. It's no complicated, it's easy and simple. So make sure you're always trying to tap into the cable when you're doing your biceps. After you do your curls, if you can have time to squeeze the cable, squeezing some cable 2 set or 3 set in, that one works as well. push down, all I was doing was the cable curl, and I jump into the cable push down, superset with it. So I was doing superset in between the movement, so that I get short reps and I can get a good pump doing that. I don't want the muscle. As you can see, I'm changing the attachment, so I can bring different one in. This different attachment I was about to put is really good. You can tag it on your triceps as well. So yeah, it's normally you put your arm in there and you just extend out. It's like a single movement that you do. Right after that, I'm gonna jump on the bar. All these things you can see, I'm doing all these movements. It play major role on your movement, on your workout. You never know where you're targeting, but you are targeting the majority of the full muscle, the body part. If you're doing all these movements and you stick with one movement, sometimes it will work for you, but sometimes it might not. So you try to jump in different movements on your workout. By the time you're gonna finish, you will see like your triceps is full and it's really like pumped. So yeah, that's how I do it. I try to do different movement if it's available, but if it's not, I try to stick with one movement. That's the bar. There is no easy way in working out. It's simple. Just go out there and enjoy and have fun, but make sure you do it the right way that you don't get hurt. I hate when people try to make the workout so complicated, like so much scientists in there and all that. It make people complicated in a way that they can't even want to get in the gym. My thing is trying to encourage you, motivate you guys to get in the gym. I used to be really skinny, man. For me to bring my physique to this level, soon I will bring you guys some long videos and put some videos together to show you guys how I used to. Or if you go to previous on my video back in the days, you will see how I was really skinny, but I started staying consistent and I started seeing growth. The consistency, it comes in with food, rest, and making sure you putting your meals in, that you can see growth. Without that, working out, without that, you're not gonna see growth, man. You gotta be able to get your rest in. Rest play a major role. People stay up all night talking to people on the phone and all that after the gym. It's good rest, but your brain and all that, your body need a rest. You can stay in the phone or be on the couch. You're gonna think it's a rest, but it's not really enough rest. You gotta lay down and rest, so that you can get the growth that you need. The muscle need to recover, the muscle need to grow, and the food that you put in need to work on your muscle as well. So all this stuff I've learned back in all my journey in this fitness. I've learned a lot, and I've read my body what worked for me. So make sure you read your body along your workout or your training or your journey. Make sure you read your body. The things that your body don't like, that it don't work for you, don't do it. Try to do something that works for you, so this workout is all about going in and getting the workout in. It's all about a pump, make sure you get the pump. The pump, for you to get a pump as well, you need to be eating the right food. You can't just come in the gym without no eating nothing. You're not gonna get the growth. You gotta eat something, at least put something in your stomach before you can come in there and work out, and make sure you're staying hydrated. Being hydrated is gonna help. Get some electrolytes, get some pre-workout, get something that is gonna keep you hydrated in the gym. Don't be in the gym without no drinking no water. The more water you put in your system, the more you feed in your muscles so that the blood can flow. So right after my triceps cable, I'll go into my dumbbell seated hammer curl. This dumbbell seated hammer curl, if you can see my previous videos, I always do this movement. These movements work over raw arms, including your forearms. You know, seated is more perfect for me because you can more control and you don't use your back in throwing the weight. You know, all you're using is your arm and all curl. So yeah, this video is almost about to be done. After this, I should be done with the whole workout. I want to thank everybody sticking around through the whole workout. This workout is normally longer, so I try to make it quicker as much as possible by cutting some unnecessary videos that I recorded so that the video can be more interesting. Yeah, when you're working out, man, you don't need to be all fancy. You just go in the gym and get your working and get out. You know, the body part that you're working on, that's what you have to target on, and that's what you have to tune in your muscle mind connection into that body part that you're working on. You know, feel it so that you can get the most out of it when you get out the gym. You can't go to the gym and not getting a good pump. That's not the reason why you're going to the gym. You get in the gym, you have to feel the pump. You have to look in the mirror feeling like, okay, I got a good pump, I got a good workout. You don't get in the gym and you're not getting a good pump. So yeah, this is going to be the last workout for this video. I hope you guys enjoy it. Make sure you put a comment below. Let me know what you guys think. It's all right. I'm out.